Hello and good day. My name is Yvonne Chinonye and you're welcome to another episode of African Business with me. Today we are in the heart of Lagos. Right now we are at Surulere, Lagos, where we'll be talking to a bridal entrepreneur. Yes, Wendy's. She is going to teach us the masterclass or the business of bridals. So we're not just going to see gorgeous wedding dresses, we're going to talk about the finance, startup capital, profit, losses, all the works. That's the business angle of the bridal. So don't go anywhere because I'm about to chat with this interesting lady. Let's go meet her. Hello, Wendy. Let's meet you.
Hello, my name is Wendy Waje. I'm the head bridal consultant at Wendy's Bridal. It's a pleasure to have you guys.
Okay, so Wendy, today we're doing bridal masterclass. We're doing everything about business and money and profits. Now, tell us about your capital. Like, if you're talking to a group of students or a group like our audiences today, like, what would you advise them? What did you start with, and when did you start your business?
Okay, my business, Wendy's Bridal, started up 8 years ago, 2012 to be precise, in April. And it's been a roller coaster ride. It's been good, and at the same time, we do have some little bit bad moments, but all the same, it's been actually rewarding. So then, starting up a business is like any other business at all. But then, with bridal business, you need to first of all be persistent. That's one, very persistent, and you need to be consistent. And also, customer service is key. So
Also, now I need to talk money. What was your capital? Like, you're a medium scale entrepreneur when it comes to bridal. You know, this is not a small scale business. Now, when you wanted to start your business 8 years ago, how much did you start? How much did you start with?
back then, I started with a little over a million, a little over a million naira. Yes. Well, it could have been less, but I was pushing for a particular brand and then class towards my own business. And then I got into designing and all instead of just selling regular ready to wear. So pretty much I had to go a little bit above. So with people getting into bridal business, you can start small. You can even start with rentals. You can start with buybacks and all of that. But if you're trying to build a world-class business whereby you can stand with bridal stores and brands anywhere else, putting in that class, you need to go a little bit above.
Okay, so say I want to start small, like you just advised, and I want to do like renting and all that. So, what is the capital I should be looking out for in Naira?
In Naira, now with our Nigerian economy, nothing is, you can't, it's unpredictable really. So right now, I would say from 600 and above, but that's a good start point. And then if you are persistent with it, definitely.
So how did you do get your clients, your first clients? Did you have to market? Did you have to pay for adverts? How did you do that? Because you know it's one thing to start, it's another thing for someone to walk into your store and order. And do you do online order as well?
Yes, we do. We do all of that. Well, the good thing about it is when we started, the thing is, what I say to everyone is your contact, your network is your market worth. So we had a lot of friends and well-wishers that encouraged us, supported us, and then social media is also key. So when we started, the first day we started, all our friends and people that knew us put it up, and then was the time of BlackBerry. Right. So everybody just put it up on their displays. So and then that same day we opened, we had quite a number of people come in and bought, looking for our dresses, and they came in and then they bought. So it's been good.
Okay, so now if somebody wants to start, you're advising market online.
Yes.
And talk to your family and friends.
Yes. Your family and friends are your first customers, really.
Okay. And let's talk about the profit margin. What's that like? Is it very profitable? Because a lot of people think that I can sell one dress and make a million naira in profit. So how reasonable is that? What is the pricing point for dresses?
Price point for dresses, like I said, our Nigerian economy is our own limiting factor. So it's the price point, it could be good, but if you want to do something, if you're going high end, the profit margin can be there. If you're going low end, well, profit margin is a bit on the low side as well. But the thing is, the only way to go around is to cut across all budgets.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a direct question, like your profit margin for in a day? Let's say you're having like a bridal sale or just a regular, you open shop to sell. What is your profit margin in a day?
Let's say our busy days are Saturdays where you have brides coming, like nobody's going to work on Saturday. So if we have like two, three, or sometimes up to 10 brides on Saturday, and our profit margin per bride, it's not something we want to say, but at the same time, well, it could be definitely on a dress. It's definitely above 20, 30,000.
Okay, so calculate that with the number of brides you have.
Yes.
Okay, so what about losses? How do you make losses? When you order for dresses, does it come stained and things like that? So how do you calculate losses?
Oh no, our dresses don't come stained because they are new dresses. We don't even do rentals. The thing is, we design our dresses, and every quality control has been taken.
So no losses?
Losses can only come in depending on our own economy and then with shipping and cargo, but we take the utmost care. So losses are pretty much limited.
Let's just assume we have a particular situation that there's a loss.
Yes.
So what is the loss margin?
What we do in a particular situation of a loss could come in when maybe a bride decides to change her mind, and then what we do is to just split it. Split it.
So she takes 50% and you take 50%. Smart money woman. I love that. Okay, so before we let you go, what do you say to people who want to like start a medium scale bridal business? What's your advice to them? Or perhaps someone is watching and say, I want to invest. I want to go into this business. What do you advise them today?
My own advice to anyone looking into getting into bridal business is, first things first, you have to be a risk taker. Just be sure that there will be all forms of risk in different ways, and you need to be able to conquer all. Secondly, you need to be persistent, like I said, and also consistent. Then your integrity matters a lot.
So basically, would you advise an investor to invest in this sector of business? Is it that lucrative?
Oh yes, in this now Nigerian market, it is very lucrative, very lucrative. So investors, you're welcome.
All right. That's all we can take on today's episode of African Business with Yvonne Chinonye, brought to you from the staples of Kelechi Uwoma Productions. Don't forget that you can be on the program as well. Do you have a small or medium scale business you want to advertise or perhaps feature on the program? Just contact us today. Our contact details are right there. So just click and like and subscribe on our YouTube channels. Also contact us for advert placement because we have lots of views. So we'd like to put your ad and make your brand very visible to the world. Thank you for watching today's episode. Until another episode, this is where we say goodbye and see you soon.